a lot of questions, Sbu, around whether or not the ANC caucus essentially is making the decision to nominate and effectively elect Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula independently, or if they're getting directive from the top.
Yes, Ayanda, it is a windy day here in the Cape of Storms, and I wonder, though, if that mood, if that wind is perhaps indicative of the mood that will prevail inside here when those members of parliament meet around 11 a.m. And of course, the big question is, will that nomination of the former defense minister, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, will it hold? Will the majority of the members in this house be able to elect her as the Speaker of Parliament, given the objections that we have had? Well, we don't have to go any further, and I am joined by the Chief Whip of the majority party, Pemmy Majodina. Ms. Majodina, the big question, obviously there are questions around the character of the former defense minister. And the one question I have for you is, if she was not good enough to be the defense minister, why is she good enough to be the Speaker of Parliament?
Thank you very much, Sbu, and to all the viewers at home. Nosiviwe is a member of parliament. Nosiviwe was appointed to be an executive member from this parliament. If now the president feels that she no longer wants to utilize her, she becomes come back to parliament to be a member of parliament. And as far as we are concerned, Nosiviwe is a tried and tested leader. She has good credentials, and now parliament can elect anyone to be a speaker. You are not elected because you went to cabinet or you did not go to cabinet, but she deserves to be elected like any other member of parliament.
And I would imagine as a member of parliament, she can be elected to the position and you pick perhaps the best among your lot. Would you say that is the case here?
It's not about picking the best, but when a deployment is taking place, we look at many issues: experience, the background of a person, how is this person going to take parliament forward. Comrade Nosiviwe she was once a chief whip, she went to cabinet, she's back, she knows exactly what parliament wants, and we are not going to compromise separation of powers. And on the allegations that are there, I want to say now here, allegations remain allegations and accusations. Let Comrade Nosiviwe be given a fair trial, and once she is found guilty by court of laws, then the ANC is going to act. At the moment, we cannot prejudge her before the processes unfold.
Now, the allegations you're talking about, obviously, these are allegations that are carried in the press this morning. Allegations that she received 5 million rand payment from a service provider. Now, given that, I accept the fact that everyone is guilty until proven otherwise. Is it desirable, though, for the ANC to have that kind of a person who has questions or allegations hanging over her head as the Speaker of Parliament?
There's nothing that prohibits ANC not to nominate her, because Comrade Nosiviwe is not charged as yet. That is why the ANC have a step-aside a policy on all the comrades that have been charged and that are attending court. With Comrade Nosiviwe, these are still accusations and allegations, and therefore we cannot judge her on that. Let the processes unfold, and we are going to support those processes. And the allegations that happened, they happened before she became a speaker. So on his capacity, if she becomes a speaker, she has no allegations on a speakership. But it will be previous allegations that must be followed up.
And I imagine that once those allegations, once there's an investigation, you will then be faced with having to deal with a speaker who is charged. In fact, even now, I do not understand that the Standing Committee on the Defense is investigating her already. That is not an allegation. That is an investigation already.
Investigation is an investigation. When you investigate, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. We have to wait for that outcome. Let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's wait for the outcome of that investigation. Surely the ANC cannot turn a blind eye when there are serious matters around here. The ANC is going to act. But at the moment, there's nothing that it can act on.
Now, I know that you will be the one, as the chief whip, you will be the one who has to make the nomination of the speaker. Looking at the ANC caucus, how many members are you expecting here today?
I'm not expecting anything less than 200 members of the ANC. We have a way of checking our members. Our members have been coming to Parliament in a roster form. It's only this time around because this is a constitutional requirement. That is why they are requested to come physically, and they've confirmed not less than 200.
In terms of the senior leadership of the party, who can we expect here?
The deputy president of the country will be here. The national chairperson will be here, and most members of cabinet who are also members of the NEC will be in attendance. Each and every, there is no province that is not going to be represented today here. All provinces are going to be here as per the list of the ANC that we have confirmed. We even submitted the list to Parliament of all members that are not coming. And those who are not coming is because I've approved their apologies. Some have comorbidities, some are hospitalized, some are recovering from COVID-19, and I've accepted all their apologies.
Now, before I let you go, Majodina, now, again, once the election of the Speaker happens, I understand that it happens through a secret ballot in the House. Now, would the ANC expect all its members to vote in line with the party directive, or it would allow for those members to use their conscience as dictated in that ruling of the Constitutional Court in 2017, in terms of what is expected of members?
When it comes to appointment of the Speaker, the party will tell the members what is that they must support, and we expect members of the ANC to support the position that we have as caucus of nominating of supporting Comrade Nosiviwe. However, if there is a member who feels that she or he wants to vote differently, that is why you have a secret ballot. But it's unusual because we are a party PR election system, and therefore you told the party position.
So, which effectively means that if anyone does not vote according to the party position, the party will take action against them?
Unfortunately, you cannot know who's that because it's a secret ballot.
Unless if they come out publicly.
Unless they come out publicly, then they'll have to tell us because their platforms to engage on that. No, there was no dissenting view when this matter was discussed in caucus, and we're not dictated to. The matter, when it's brought to caucus, it is the process of the ANC. And today, it is only then that we're going to exercise that nomination. But each and every caucus has a right to come up with its preference. And we have done so as the ANC.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Pemmy Majodina. She is the chief whip of the majority party, making it clear there, Ayanda, that the party expects nothing less of its members, that they should be able to toe that party position to elect Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula as the new Speaker of Parliament come 11 o'clock, Ayanda.